Ethan and Nick, you guys took care of business last week. A little bit different, 2 games. You kind of had to grind in the second game. Whenever that happens in the playoffs, that makes me feel like a team learns something from it, grows from that. So, Ethan, since you were out there, what did you guys have to do to kind of bounce back and find a way to win that one that you think will help you moving forward?
Well, yeah, we went to that inning with I guess we just put up 10 on them. It was 10-3, and we kind of just took our foot off the gas and just let them get back in. We learned that it's never, in the playoffs, it's never guaranteed. You got to keep going. You can't take an inning off or anything because they can get right back into the game.
Sounded like it was a pretty fun offensive day, though.
Yes, sir. And we came back in that next inning, put 5 up, so we bounced back good.
Coach, when I mentioned you just now talked about how you bring kind of a mental toughness, and in a game like that, mental toughness, like you said, you have to, you can't let them get back into it. Did you say anything, or did you just?
I didn't say anything. I mean, I feel like our whole team's pretty mentally tough, yes, sir. But I mean, we just knew what we had to do. We had to win.
The tone got set the day before, and this guy here had a lot to do with it. Nick, how much of that do you feel like is your responsibility in a game one to go out and just kind of establish something out there on the mound?
Yeah, to be able to go out game one and kind of get the win, kind of attack the strike zone, and be able to get the win first day. It sets the series for the whole tone, it sets the tone for the whole series, and kind of gets us going into that second game.
A couple of you guys told me last week that you didn't know how good you could be until this season began, and what you're doing now is kind of what you've done all along. Your confidence got started in one of those tournaments against a team similar to this. Tell me about what kind of lit the fuse for you early in the season, how that just kind of kept burning for you.
Yeah, just working hard in the off season and seeing the results kind of at the beginning of the season. It gets you motivated for the rest of the season, kind of makes you wonder what you can do.
This is kind of a little bit of a different playoff series because you get to play at home, which doesn't happen very much. I'm trying to think the last time I can remember a Frenship home playoff game, and I don't remember one. But then you have to get on a bus and make the trip, which you guys are used to. Me and Coach talked about that. You guys, because of your district, you're on the bus a lot. You're going on the road. Does that faze you at all, or are you kind of excited about seeing what you can do in game one and then maybe go take care of business?
Yeah, no, definitely excited to pitch again at home. But, I mean, I think we play the same no matter where we're at home or away. It's kind of the same approach. But, yeah, really excited to pitch at home again.
Ethan, you got a taste of this in football where
Yes, sir.
you go on the road. And
Yes, sir. I mean, if a bus trying to fix you, don't deserve to win. So
that's a good point.
yes, sir. So we got to be ready.
And I want to go back to playing in those tournaments early in the season. Sometimes people look at those tournaments and say, why are those guys going all over here? This is why, because you're playing teams that play a little bit differently, that have really faced good competition. How excited, how prepared are you, Ethan, to face a team that's had to grind through their season kind of like you did?
I think we're really prepared. I mean, we're 100% confident, and yeah, we played DFW teams all preseason, so just another game.
One thing about it, when you get there, you know that you're not going to have to play on a bad field. You know that facilities-wise, it's going to be what you guys are used to.
Yes, sir.
Nick, what's the key in game one for you?
Just to go out and get ahead and hold him to as few runs as possible.
And I know Coach said that Coach Roberson handles all the pitch count stuff. Regardless of what happens Thursday, what's your message to the coaches about if you're ready to come back if needed Saturday?
Oh, no, I'll definitely be ready Saturday.
At your age, 2 days is nothing, is it? At your age, coming back after 2 days is no big deal.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
You springy arm of yours. It's area round, so obviously, to me, you get by district round, every opponent after that is going to be capable of beating each other. How much do you guys have to lock in from the beginning, Ethan, and not let kind of the little blip that happened the other day happen?
So we just got to be locked in every pitch, every at-bat. We can't let the good life pass by, as one says.
Again, that starts on Thursday with this guy on the mound. How confident are you in what he can do to get you started?
Sir, Nick shoves.
Has there been a game when he's taken the mound and you guys didn't feel like you were going to walk off with a W?
Oh, no, sir. They're in a game we step on the field and don't feel like we're going to walk off with a W.
hearing that, Nick, and again, I'll go back to what your teammates said. They said they didn't know if you knew that you could be that good. You're almost, one way or another, your senior season's coming to the finish line. What's it been like this year to be that guy for this team?
Yeah, it's been being able to have confidence in my defense behind me.